Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I think in Puskás we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific that he almost scored for fun. He even has an award named after him for the outstanding goal of that year, scored across world football.
And he was the very epitome of an out-and-out goal scorer. Those that follow England will well recall him as the architect of Hungary's famous 6-3 win against them.
Such a quick-witted player, Peter, as well, who could tie the best defenders in knots. And we can't forget about his wonderful left foot.
Rudiger makes the interception. Oh, they can break here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Pelé. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Puskás. Puskás and Puskás! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pelé, big header! Harmlessly behind. Yaya Touré is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Pelé. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Half an hour played now. Pass is just off target. Lizarazu is one whose deliveries we all know about. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Gerrard. Now it's Pelé. And he's heaved it away. Scholes. And he plays one through. He's in space and looking for options. Gerrard. And he's intervened well there. Scholes. Nesta cuts out the pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it out wide. Rummenigge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Zico. It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Rummenigge. And this is Pelé! And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a look and place it forward. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the... Oh, what a climb! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Schneider. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. There's a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. He rises! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cross into the box. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Schneider.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Shot could be on. Puskás! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25. Gerard. El dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. El dorsal 7.
Taken back almost at once. Threads one in.
Well,
the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Eto'o is onto it in a flash. Mateus. Now it's Shevchenko. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Shevchenko. Eto'o. Look at the chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Puskás.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shevchenko. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bruno Fernandes, ready to try one.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Now this could be a chance. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That has not gone well. And this is Shevchenko. Schneider gets rid without sophistication. Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Maldini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. Now it's Puskás. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Gol del Manchester
And a
United.
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that has been clubbed away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nesta calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Eto'o. And this is Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pelé. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, just skips past his man. He's one-on-one. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Nesta has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that.
Taken quickly here. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's in a great position here. And this, it's Pelé! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That really is. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.